K-citizens all over the world. Isang K-amazing na Friday once again. Let your dreams shine today kasama ang inyong mga kapamilya at kaibigan kahit saan man kayo ng mundo, panig ng mundo. Yes, that is right. Dahil dadalhin namin kayo on the wings of happiness dito lamang sa K-World at the moment. Ako ang inyong ever beautiful host. Kamukha ni Liza Soberano, Nikki Morana. Ay, naku naman, K-Citizens, how is you doing right now? Kumusta ka naman? Kumusta ang iyong linggo? Buti naman at okay ka. Ang tanong ng karamihan, dapat pa bang mangarap sa panahong ito? O hindi na mag-change gear na ba kumbaga sa kotse? Naku, tumutok na kayo dahil sasagutin natin yan. Pakinggan natin ang iba't ibang kwento ng ating mga citizens and celebrity guests. Sa mga hamon ng buhay bago ilang tagumpay, kaya naman ipakilala na natin kaya remix. Kaya today. Remix. Medyo nag-excite kasi yung heart ko. Ipapakita natin na kaya natin marating at kaya kong hindi mabulol all throughout this program. Ang tutok ng mga bituin kahit ano man ang ating harapin dito lamang sa K-World at the moment, abutin ang mga pangarap. She's one of our OPM icons of today. Naku, kilala natin siya or kilala natin ang kanyang mga kanta katulad ng Urong Sulong, Dadalhin, Pangarap Kong Ibigin Ka, at marami pang iba that shaped a generation. She is recognized as the best-selling musical artist of all time. And hatid niya this February 14 ang isang digital concert that would help us have the freedom from all our heartaches. A multi-awarded singer, actress, and music producer, the one and only Asia's Songbird, Miss Regine Velasquez-Alcasid. Woo!
Woo! Woo! Drum rolls!
Hello! Hello,
Hi,
everyone! Hello, mga kapamilya! I'm so happy to be here, to be with you.
Thank you so much for being here, Miss Reg, pagbigay ng iyong oras sa pagbisita sa K-World at the moment. And of course, thank you rin kay Troy. Naku, Troy, batiin mo na ang ating mga kababayan na nakikinig ngayon. Go ahead, Troy.
What's up, everybody? All my kababayans from all around the world. It's good to be here. I'm so happy to be here. Excited.
What time is it? Do you speak Tagalog or
Oh,
English?
I do. But, you know, I'm practicing. So, kailangan konting practice pa.
Yeah, because you know, Troy, my English is very limited for 2 minutes. So, yeah, very okay.
Okay, time's up na, DJ Nick.
Thank you so much. Ito, kumusta naman kayo? Simulan ko muna si RVA, Miss Regine Velasquez-Alcasid. Kumusta ang iyong araw? You had a long day. Kumusta ka ngayong 11:23 p.m.?
I'm still good. I'm still alive. Oo. Parang buhay pa naman daw ako. No, I've been promoting for the last 3 days. This is actually my last day of doing promo for the concert. I'm excited to be talking with you guys. Hi, Troy.
Hi, Miss Reg. Good to see you all.
Yes, good to see you too. Ayun, excited lang ako kasi nakikita ko yung fest lock ni Nikki.
Hindi ka naman na-visit sa pagmamukha ko.
Hindi naman, natuwa naman ako.
Parang hindi natuwa naman ako with that face. Thank you so much.
Serious lang.
Serious lang.
Ganun
Thank
talaga.
you. Pero thank you talaga, Mr. Alam ko, sobrang late na ng show natin. So, hindi ko natatagalin pa. Talagang tatanayin ko na lang yung mga questions na inihanda ng ating writer na Sir Peter Jerome Reyes. Na fan mo din yan. Kaya babasahin ko na, Miss Reg, ha? Ito na.
Okay,
Question number 1. Walang formality na, no? Ito. So, was it always your dream to become a singer? Or, yes, Miss Regine, talagang dream mo ba talaga to or may iba ka pang dream?
Yeah, dream ko talaga. I remember when this memory is actually very vivid in my head. I was about mga 6 years old, and I joined a singing contest for the very first time. And that's when I decided that this is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. Kasi I think nagustuhan ko yung pinakalakpakan ako. Tapos nalo ako sa contest. And I was like the youngest contestant and I won 3rd place. So parang nagustuhan ko yung nanalo ka. Tapos sinisigawan ka, pinapalapakan ka. Parang nagustuhan ko yun. So, na-decide ko right there and then at sabi ko na, I want to be a singer. At yun, I worked really hard. It was not easy kasi nung during my time, wala namang, pag nanalo ka ng singing contest sa TV, nanalo ako sa Bagong Kampiyon. Ako yung nag-champion doon. Pero wala namang support ng network. Hindi kagaya ngayon, pag nanalo ka, you're under contract right away. You have a recording contract. Ako noon, nagkaroon ako ng recording contract pero parang single lang, yung isang kanta lang. Hindi pa yata na-promote, yung ganon. So, to work really, really hard. But it was all good kasi mas na-appreciate ko what I have now because of what I went through.
Talagang iba rin kasi pag pinaghirapan, no, pag hindi agad madali makuha. Ganun talaga. Kaya minsan nagpapa-hard to get talaga ako para, you know.
Parang wag na rin masyado bakla. Hindi na rin, okay na rin yun. Oo, wag na rin. Ibigay mo na rin kung may humingi. Sayang naman.
Sige. Noted yan. Noted. How about you, Troy? Was it always your dream to become a musical director?
You know, it was always my dream to actually be in music. I started piano when I was 6, but not a lot of people know is that I didn't actually want to become a musical director until I got to college. I moved to LA with my sister, Chessa, and we both wanted to sing. You know, Filipinos, we love to sing. So that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to go to LA to become, I thought I was going to become the next, like, Justin Bieber or Chris Brown or something. But, like, you know, school happened, and that's when I really grew the passion to do live music. Because I love concerts. I love, like Miss Reg said, like the energy of the people when they clap and they cry, and that became such a big thing for me, especially when a lot of like musical directors and the band were always in the back. So that became like my safe zone. Parang like I can still be a part of yung show, like no pressure. So. Yes, I love music is my life.
True. Alam, nakakatuwa yung mga music is life. Pero alam niyo yun, sa akin kasi gusto ko ng music, pero hindi ko alam di magkatugma yung boses ko, nawawala ako sa tono.
Feeling ko pareho tayo. Yung music yung ayaw sa atin.
Ayaw. Nagbabiolin ako talaga, pero hanggang dun lang talaga. Yung tono wala talaga. Goodbye, Philippines.
Girl, you can always just pa-aura lang, on stage. And you'll be good, girl.
Ilalagay kayo sa mga dating site, I know how to play violin.
Violin ba talaga o violence?
Violence, same. Nag-iba lang ng spelling, na-confuse ako, pero violence talaga yun. Pero going back to Miss Reg, how did your family, especially your dad, you to become the Asia Songbird today?
Well, syempre makikita niya at a young age, I would always sing. Plus, my father was a singer too. I remember I was much younger. I would wait up for him para he can sing me to sleep. Bubuhatin niya ako and then he'll sing. Nagrereklamo siya kasi daw lahat ng alam niyang kanta na ubos na, hindi pa ako natutulog. And I remember also, meron akong memory of that. I remember waiting for him so he can, sing me to sleep. And I guess it's because of their influence. My mother plays the piano and the guitar. So, influence din talaga. I guess it's in my blood. It's in my blood. Because both of them really love to sing and really love music. And there was always singing in our house. I remember when I was very young. And syempre nakikisali na rin ako dun sa mga pakanta-kanta na yun. So I think that's how it started naman Parang na-influence ka ng mga magulang mo or meron kang nakita sa TV pero wala pa akong TV nun. So mga magulang ko na lang.
Radyo-radyo na lang muna.
Radyo-radyo na lang first. Yan, ganun.
Galing.
So, ganun lang. And then you start to have your own dreams. Di ba? Biglang magde-develop ka ng sarili mong pangarap na, baka pwede ko itong pagkakitaan. Napagkakitaan ko nga,
Yes.
In fairness.
Diba? I can see by the ring light behind the glass.
Pangmayaman yung ring light na yan.
True. Miss Raj, gumagana ba yung parang ilaw doon sa likod? Parang spotlight ba yun? Parang ganda. Yung nasa likod na design ba? Ganda.
Bakla, multo yan.
Wait. Bala ka, 11:30 na.
Tinatakot niya yung sarili niya.
Maklamol ko
Reg!
yan. Oh.
Miss Reg, sabi mo nga, di ba? Parang sabi mo, nangarap ka, ganyan. Having reached your careers now, nangangarap pa rin po ba kayo? Or if ever, of course, ano-ano po yung mga pinapangarap ninyo?
Actually, nowadays, I'm more thankful than still dreaming of something because I think everything that I've wanted to do in my life or I have prayed for in my life was given to me. Hindi lahat nasa hindi naman lahat kasi ng pinagpe-pray mo ibibigay talaga sa'yo. Minsan bibitinin ka muna. Ika nga nila ang sagot daw ni Lord ano lang, tatlo, it's either a yes, no, ay dalawa lang pala, or hindi, yes, no, and I have something better. Wala kasing maybe, wala siyang maybe. So, pag hindi nasasagot yung pangarap mo, maybe He has other plans for you. And I just believe that I have so much faith in my Lord Jesus Christ that He has a big plan for me. Na kahit, there are times I feel like I'm a failure, but I know that that's not the end of it. Kasi like I joined a lot of singing contests. Marami doon natalo ako, but I didn't give up. I kept joining anyways. Kasi parang feeling ko, meron I think God has something planned for my life. And He does have a really huge plan for my life. But of course, I never knew it was gonna be this big. But, I'm more thankful. Ay, ganito kami, Momsh.
Ay, God.
Mukha naman.
Hindi,
Baka mukha na yun, Miss Reg.
ipubulong kita.
Huwag mo kayo bulong, baka kunin ako.
Yun lang.
Hindi lang sure, no? Kung anong catch.
Baka lang.
Dahil dyan, Miss Reg, diba, isa rin ba sa pangarap mo na na magkaroon ng Valentine's concert every year?
Actually, nagkataon lang yun as a matter of fact, before, my concert month was like mga June, July, mga ganyan, or June, July, or on my birthday, yung months ng birthday ko. But after I gave birth, yung unang concert ko ulit, going back to the live scene, was a concert with my husband, which was entitled The Ace. Ano ba yan? Ano ba yung title? Mr. and Mrs. A. So, after nung concert na yun, somehow, nagsunod-sunod na siya. Tuwing Valentine's Day, I have a concert, but usually it's a collab. Usually it's a collab with other artists. Ngayon lang ako ulit mag-concert ng solo na Valentine's. Kasi nga normally, mga June, July, or around mga October, ganyan. So, I'm pretty excited about this concert.
Ayan, kami lahat, Miss Reg, excited sa Valentine's concert nyo.
Sobra.
Mga panay.
Sa tiny ticket.
Naku, curious ako dyan Ano ba yung tama? Valentine concert or Valentine's concert? Valentine. Tara natin si
Singular
Troy.
or
Troy,
plural?
dahil ikaw magaling sa English. Ano ba tama dun? Valentine's concert or Valentine
Valentine.
concert?
Valentine.
Valentine
Valentine.
concert.
Ayan. Valentine pala yun.
Yung pala, gusto ko yung mukha ni Sir Edge.
Ewan ko sa'yo, bakla. Ang ganda ng tanong mo na yon. Ang dami kong tutunan.
Life-changing.
Life-changing.
Very inspiring.
So much. Now, speaking of Troy, how about you? Living abroad, was it harder to achieve your dreams as a film?
Umi-English, Umi-English. Bakla dinadaot kita, hindi mo ba napapansin?
Mas may tono yon yung English ko. Ulitin ko yung tanong. Maganda yung pagtimaha. Kasi na ba
go.
yan? How about you, Troy? Living abroad, was it harder to achieve your dreams as a film?
Wow.
Wow, my
Yeah.
accent, Shaddai.
Phil, if I'm gonna be like totally honest, it was, like I'm like 30 something years old. So back when I was younger, there wasn't a lot of Asian representation in the music industry in LA, and a lot of people would tell me, there's not a lot of Filipinos or brown people on TV, so maybe you should, not do music. But it was really hard to hear all of that. Plus, when I got to music, it's a very there's not a lot of Asian representation. I'll just leave it at that. So it was definitely, as a Filipino American, I definitely had to push twice as hard. Like, I could have been better than the one person before me at an audition, but I had to hit it 3 times as hard. So it really forced me to just strive for excellence. And I as a Filipino American, and I kind of took pride in that, being the kind of like the underdog when it came to maybe auditioning some mga for the artists to play for TV shows or whatever. And I would probably be one of maybe 3 Asian and the only Filipino at the audition. So it was hard, but it taught me not only to settle for mediocrity, it taught me to work harder. And it also just made me very I didn't think of it as a cross to be Asian. It made me prouder to be Asian, to really want to wave the flag whenever I stepped into an arena or a audition room. So
Troy,
yes,
pwede
po.
pa ulit in Tagalog?
Hindi na talaga maging musician.
Ako si Nikki
pwede.
Parang kailangan ko
tutubo na yung ilong, Troy.
Pwede ka tissue?
Kaya nga parang, nako eh.
Yeah.
Technique daw doon, Miss Reg, ngingiti lang.
Yeah. Pinakamadaling sagot doon ay, yeah.
I see.
You're right. That's right.
Manifestation pa lang na wala na ako doon. Wala na talaga.
And another question, Sir Troy, was producing Kaibigan, yung album, part of your dream? And how does it feel to showcase yung OPM globally by different international singers?
Yes, Kaibigan is years in the making. I grew up listening to Filipino music, and it's funny because I told Miss Reg as I was crying my face off on the phone that I grew up, listening to Sharon Cuneta, Regine Velasquez, Alcasid, Basil Valdez, all these beautiful artists and songs, and it shaped who I am as a musician. And I always wanted to, every time when I first got to my first professional gig, there was all these lights and I was playing with black and white people. I was like, yes, I don't know, you get that feeling. And when I was looking around, I was like, what I wouldn't give to when I hear all these Filipino concerts and the songs to give the same effort. I've been very blessed and honored to work with a lot of amazing people, and it was always a dream of mine to kind of give that same treatment to OPM music, because it has given me so much. A lot of my musical stylings and the way that I play and the way that I approach music is based on Filipino music, and not a lot of artists know that. So Kaibigan was a dream of mine. I wanted the world to sing these beautiful songs, and I for years I put it on the back burner because there was tour life, so there's no time. But with 2020 and everything live music was canceled, I finally got the time to put it together. And oh my goodness, it's such a for it to come into fruition, it was a dream come true. It's surreal to see artists that I grew up with or toured with that aren't Filipino or don't speak the language sing the songs as if they understood and felt everything. So it's beautiful. Kaibigan is not just something musical for me. It's something that there's a purpose to it. I think that OPM music is a music that is so beautiful and just needs that push for it to be recognized worldwide. We have K-pop and J-pop, all those, and even Spanish music. But I think that if Filipinos and OPM was given just that opportunity, that push, I really truly believe that OPM would be just as huge on an international level, and that's what I wanted to do with Kaibigan.
Yeah, which is very inspiring.
Nikki, okay ka pa? No, I just want to tell Troy that we are very proud of you, the whole Philippines. You're the reason why we're proud kasi you're trying to push our music to the international scene, and it's wonderful. And our music has its own sound, 'di ba?
Yeah.
Tayo lang yung may ganong klase ng mga melodies. Tayo lang yung may ganong ka-romantic na mga lyrics. So, thank you very much for pushing OPM. To the international market. We are very proud of you, and we are very thankful that you're doing that. So thank you.
It's an honor, Paul. Thank you, Miss Reg. And not to mention, I have to say that the Philippines, and I may be biased, has the world's greatest singers. I mean,
Yes.
and I think like with YouTube and Facebook and IG, it's really nice that before we didn't have all of that the world is starting to recognize the talent that the Philippines has, because the Philippines think like, Miss Regine Velasquez, I mean, come on. I mean, her
paano mo siya in-approach noon regarding sa collab ninyo? Paano kayo nag-meet?
Miss Reg, we met. I work with one of my favorite producers in the Philippines, under Star. His name is Sir Jonathan Manalo, and Miss Reg, I don't think you know this story, Miss Reg. Like, I was on Facebook, I was just watching yung mga videos ni Miss Reg on YouTube, like, and I just posted late one night, like, parang, man, I really hope that I get to really work with Miss Regine one day. And then Sir Jonathan called me the week later, and we set it up. And when I got on the phone with Miss Reg, like, parang, I don't know, I just lost it, like anybody would when they meet someone that has inspired.
It was an honor working with you, and also I wanted to thank you for including two of my husband's songs.
Beautiful.
Tuwang-tuwa siya na hindi ko ma-pronounce yung last name niya eh. Mahirap eh. Pero tuwang-tuwa talaga siya. Sabi ko, honey, kinanta ni Nicole yung song mo. Sabi niya, alin yung Pangako. And then we listened to it and he was so surprised. Sabi niya, ang galing pala niya. Sabi ko, oo, magaling siya, no? Tsaka sexy.
And Sir
Lungkot
Troy.
si Miss Reg sa sexy.
Yes. Sir Troy, ay, sorry. Na-excite akong tanungin si Sir Troy.
Go ahead.
Yes, Sir Troy, sinabi yung nag-collab kayo with Miss Reg. So how was the recording with Miss Regine? Kasi yung process, like, since magkalayo kayo, so is it very challenging despite of the situation?
Oh, because of the pandemic. Well, with the pandemic, we did everything virtually with the people that weren't in LA. And with Miss Reg, it's so easy. Miss Reg and Jake Zyrus, they're from the Philippines. Those were they were both on my album, and they live, breathe, and eat OPM. So we and it was crazy because during the recording, it's such a sad song. Miss Reg did Hanggang sa Dulo na Walang Hanggan, but it was during the I think there was like a bagyo ba, Miss Reg?
Right? That
so
time, yes.
We lost power for a little bit, and when we finally got power on, we recorded it in the rain. So it was very fitting for the time.
Dramatic,
true. Ang ganda ng story. Pero we have here another RK that would like to ask a question for Miss RVA. Ano siya, si RK Jen all the way from London. Yan, RK Jen, pasok.
RK Jen.
Jen.
Welcome to World ATM.
Ayan.
Hello sa inyong lahat. This is RK Jen from London, United Kingdom. Hi, Miss Regine. Hi, Mr.
Hello.
Sa mga RKs, co-RKs, and DJ Nikki. Ayan. So, meron lang akong question kay Miss Reg dahil ako ay isa din sa number one fan mo. Since
talaga ba?
10 years old ako, talaga hanggang sa aking baby girl, tinitrain ko siya na kantahin ang
It's so sweet. Thank you.
Yes, kinakanta niya na yung araw-gabi kahit 2.5 years old lang. Kahit mali-mali. Okay, anyway, dami kong hanash. Ang tanong ko lang, what is your advice to fellow mamshies, dahil mamshi na din ako, na gusto pa rin i-achieve ang kanilang dreams sa career?
Alam mo, pag nangangarap ka naman, wala namang age. Hindi ba ganun yun? Wala namang age. So, of course, you have your responsibility to your child, to our child. Bilang mommy ka naman, iba naman yon, nakahiwalay naman yon. Pero, pwede ka pa rin namang mangarap, pwede mo pa rin matupad yung mga gusto mong gawin for yourself. It's also very important to do what we can to achieve our dreams. Kasi, pag hindi natin, or at least hindi natin tinry, we have to try it eh. O kung mag-fail man tayo, fail. You know, there are other things that we probably can do, but you're not gonna know if you're gonna succeed if you do not even try to, di ba, na ma-achieve mo yung iyong pangarap. Walang age at walang nanay-nanay, walang ganun. Basta meron kang pangarap, go ka lang, 'di ba? You work hard, you pray for it, and then finally just try. You'll never know.
Thank you, Miss Reg.
Alam mo na gagawin mo, RK Jen, ha? Naku, bumili ka na ng ating ticket. And speaking of ticket, ano ba yung mga na-experience ng iyong, or ano ang ma-experience ng iyong mga fans abroad sa iyong nalalapit na digital concert?
Yun!
At naiba sa iyong physical concert, Miss Regine?
Wala naman.
Nakakwenta
actually. Wala. Hindi. But it's, I had a whole year of preparation for this concert. This is going to be my biggest online concert to date. And I'm so excited. I'm very, very much involved with this concert. I haven't been, involving myself with my concert these days kasi parang gusto ko lang kumanta, ganun. Pero sa concert na to, sobrang involved ako talaga. I researched all my songs. I chose most of them. And even down to the costumes or the outfits that I'm gonna be wearing. I'm even the guest. So I'm so excited. And, it's funny kasi di ba kanina I was saying that I've been doing a lot of online shows. I did a lot of those last year. So I thought it might be nice to do something different for this concert. So yung genre ng mga kakantahin ko is actually not my genre, and it's not within my comfort zone. It's very different from what I usually do. Usually ballad, pop, concert lagi, and it's not like that. Medyo nag-eksperimento ako ng konti, but I think it'll be worth it. It's one of the reasons why I called it also Freedom, because I wanted to be free from, all the expectations. Normally, kasi pag nagko-concert ako, ang mas malaki pa sa akin yung expectations ng mga tao. So, nakaka-stress. So sabi ko, ayoko muna ma-stress. Liitan niyo muna yung inyong mga expectations because I want to be able to still surprise my audience and hopefully give them something new that they enjoy. And at the same time, for myself also, I want to be able to enjoy performing for everyone. So, ayun. So, hopefully makasama ko kayong lahat sa Valentine's Day.
Yes. Magrarap ka ba
doon? Ate, parang
Miss
napainom ka ng kape.
Natense ako doon, Miss Reg. Natense ako.
Napainom siya ng kape. Oo.
Baka mag-rap ka doon, Miss Regine, sa iyong concert. We'll see. Kasi, di ba, hindi niya daw dyan. Baka mag-rap doon si Miss Regine.
Hindi natin alam.
Pero saan ba natin mapapanood? Miss Reg, go ahead, invite our kababayans abroad to watch your concert.
Yes, I'd like to invite all my kapamilyas and our kababayan all over the world to watch me dito po sa aking concert na entitled ay Freedom this coming February 14. You can get your tickets via ktx.ph. Para po sa ating mga kababayan all over the world, you can also get your tickets via I Want TFC and TFC IPTV pay-per-view. Ayan. Kasi we are streaming nga worldwide hanggang Mars.
Ay, ang wonderful
Wow.
naman.
Intergalactic.
Oo,
Intergalactic.
Todo na ito. And then, tsaka also I wanted to mention na this is not the usual concert na sa bahay ko gagawin. And for the first time, di ako mag-chinelas, you know. Oo, itatry kong mag-heels and may pag-get up, ganun.
May pa-change
concert
costume.
talaga, may change costume. Ano ka ba, te? Importante yun. And of course, we have a whole concert stage setup. We have a full band setup. We have backers, we have dancers, and of course, I have 3 guests, special guests, and staging, lighting, visuals, marami. And of course, this is going to be directed by Paolo Valenciano and my musical director will be Raul Mitra. Ang ticket price po natin, iisa lang, 1-2. O, di ba? Ang mura. Parang t-shirt lang.
Yeah.
Oo, $24.99 sa dollars. Kaya bumili na kayo. Parang bumili ka lang ng t-shirt. Ganon.
True. That's true.
Tapos Regine Velasquez concert, di ba?
Hindi, tsaka ito, walang GA. Pag bumili ka ng 1-2, kitang-kita mga feslak ng lola mo, pati pores, kinain ng lunch, brain, lahat kita mo na. Kasi syempre gano'n, no? Nakaharap ka talaga, very personalized
HD.
to, diba?
VIP.
Yes.
HD na HD. FC na, feeling close talaga. Perfect yan.
Yes, tama.
Amazing. And thank you so much, Miss Reg. And si Troy din, I believe, meron din siyang i-promote. Troy, go ahead, promote your album. And saan namin to mapapakinggan? Go ahead.
Yes, to everybody, all my fellow kababayans all around the world, please continue to support my first release, Kaibigan, a Troy Loretta OPM Collective, Volume 1. It's available on all digital platforms, on Apple, iTunes, Spotify, Deezer, and also the lyric videos are on Star Music's page if you want to sing along. And I just want to say, please, to everyone listening, please continue to support OPM, and to all the younger generation in the Philippines. I just want to say, coming from your fellow kababayan from the States, it is so tight and still cool to support your own. You can support Western music and jam to Justin Bieber, but please make sure you jam out to some Sharon Cuneta and Martin Rivera on the side because OPM is still the bomb, and mabuhay yung OPM, and thank you guys so much for all your love and support on this album, and love you guys, everybody.
Maraming salamat. Nako, before we let you go, promise, konting quickie na lang talaga, sobrang konti na lang. May isang question, tapos may pa-games, tapos promise, last na yon. Eto na, okay. So for the last question, para sa ating mga kababayan, what is your advice to our Katizens? Katizens kasi yung tawag natin sa ating mga minamahal na viewers who are struggling, pronunciation ko, to reach for their dreams, especially now that things are still uncertain. So, advice to our Katizens. I'll go for, yes, Ms. Regine, go ahead first.
Advice, siguro yung advice na mabibigay ko sa inyo is to never lose hope. I know that it's so easy to lose that hope and lose your faith. Madali kasi, we are all hurting, we are all going through some stuff. May anxiety, may depression, ang dami-dami nating hinaharap sa ngayon. Pero, lagi niyong alalahanin na lahat may katapusan. So, this will also pass. And when this whole thing is over, we can go back to what we were before. But I'm hoping actually na hindi tayo bumalik na gaya ng dati na bisibisihan tayo with social media, bisibisihan tayo with work. Because I think this pandemic happened because God wanted for us to learn something. He wanted to let us know ano ba talaga ang importante. Pera, kayamanan, mga things, bag, nakakapagpasaya din naman yon, shoes. Pero pag nakita mo sila, saan ka pupunta? Madami kang shoes pero wala ka namang pupuntahan. Naka-pandemic tayo, naka-lockdown tayo. So what's more important than wealth? And that is our relationship. First, our relationship with God, relationship with, our loved ones, our parents, our kids, our spouses. So, yun ang pinaka-importante sa ngayon. That's what I have learned this past few months and this whole ordeal that we're facing. But like I said, do not lose hope. It will be finished soon. Malapit na yan. Wag tayo mawala ng pag-asa at let's be a little bit patient, I suppose. Mahirap maging patient, 'di ba? Kasi pag nagdadasal tayo, gusto natin andyan na kaagad. Hindi po genie si Lord. Hindi siya genie eh. Oo, hindi siya genie. So, I think he's just trying to teach us a lesson. That's why he allowed something like this to happen. But once we already know what that lesson is, I promise you guys, it'll be over. And we will be back to dreaming our dreams and trying to achieve our dreams. And that's it.
Amen.
Diba
Promise.
ang lalim nun, 'di ba? Parang makabuluhan yung sinabi ko. Parang matinong tao ako, 'di ba? Umamin ka doon.
Sobrang makabagbag damdaming, life-changing, Miss Reg.
Nga ba? Actually, kinabisado ko na yung spiel ko na yan. So, sabihin ko rin.
Memorize.
Hindi, pero sa totoo nga, hindi talaga. Marami talaga akong natutunan itong pandemic na to. So, ang dami kong mga learnings. So,
Which is true din naman. This too shall pass. Sabi nga, daanan lang yung problema. Wag tambayan, daanan lang. Thank you, Miss Reg.
Thank you. Thank you also for having me. I enjoyed talking with all of you guys. So, thank you so much for having me.
Yeah.
Nakatulog na.
Of course, for Troy. Before Troy, nag-hi si Katrina daw kay Troy and kay Miss Regine. Si Katrina Velarde.
Ay,
Tulog ka na, Katrina, kaya hindi ka tumatangkad, di ka pa natutulog.
bakla. Nanonood si baklang babae. Nanonood.
Yes. Fangirling mode.
Uh,
Ayan, Troy, how about you? What's your advice ating mga kababayan?
I think my advice, I guess coming from what I learned in 2020, I've been so busy on the road, and I think what the pandemic and the quarantine has taught me is to slow down and to really appreciate what you have. There's like a lot of things, like even like a simple hug from my mom or a phone call is as precious is more precious now than what it used to be. And I guess even though we're in a pandemic and a quarantine, there's so many ways to keep your mental health and yourself busy, and a lot of it is work. Just continue to work hard and continue to be safe. And my mom always taught me to work hard and pray hard. I have such hope. I'm so faithful in God. I think that God has brought me through a lot of things, and whether or not you're religious or not, like if you continue to just meditate and pray and just continue to just be in touch with your spiritual side. When you're alone in a room during quarantine, having that like being grounded and knowing that that God will take care of it. There's a lot of power in that, and I felt like 2020 has really got me to rediscover who that part of me. So continue to pray, work hard, don't lose hope, like Miss Reg says. It will be over, and we're gonna get back to music and hugging and all that soon. And just wear your mask, y'all, and stay at home.
yes.
Wear your mask. Thank you so much.
Man.
And eto na nga talaga, promise, before we let you go, I know you guys are so before we let you go, let's play a quick game since both of you have produced iconic OPM songs. Ang game natin ngayon ay complete the lyrics. So basically, magbibigay lamang kami ng lines mula sa mga songs niyo, and huhulaan nyo lang kung ano ang missing lyrics. So good luck. Good luck. Naku, may kabado. Okay.
Parang good luck sa amin.
Okay, so mga RKs natin yung
Parang challenge to.
kakanta.
No pressure.
No pressure.
Yes,
Kayo
no
ba ang
pressure.
kakanta dyan?
Okay, starting up with RKD. So this question is for Miss Regine. Ayan.
Okay.
Go,
Lord have
RKD.
mercy. Okay. Pangarap ko ang ibigin ka.
Wow.
At sa habang blank, ikaw ay makasama. Ayan. Sorry. Ano po
Ikaw
yung
na lang ang siyang kulang sa buhay kong ito. pangarap ko ang ibigin ka. Tumitilaok na ang manok.
Ayan.
Ayan. Yes,
Wala pa
thank
rin
you.
ako.
Ayan, last question. Okay, Troy this time naman. Si RK Rap.
And no pressure. Sa isang pangarap ako'y blank.
Naniniwala ako'y ay lilipat at ang pangarap unti-unting manarating tagumpay ko'y makikita.
Ang kulot. Grabe yung kulot.
Wow!
Yes. Thank you so much. There.
Wow.
And perfect. Last song. RK Francis. Nandito na ba si RK Francis? Ayan. RK
Yes,
Francis.
hello,
at
I'm
Regina. Question for Miss Regine. Question number 2.
Question number 2. Dadalhin lang pala ng blank ang pangarap ko.
Nang hangin ang pangarap ko.
Yeah. So much wonderful. RK
Anong
Francis.
prize? Anong papanalunan namin dito?
Premyo.
Bragging
Magkakaroon ka
rights.
ng bragging rights.
Kuyat ng
Ticket para sa concert this coming February 14 of Freedom. Yan ang iyong papanalunan, Miss
Yes.
Regine.
Parang ako pa yata yung magbibigay ng prize.
Abono.
Ano naman kayo dyan?
Abono si Miss Reg.
Okay, last na. RK Francis, meron na ata sa'yo ang ating mga boss. Ano daw yung papakanta mo? Go ahead, RK Francis.
Ano nga ba ulit siya?
Go.
This is our world, K-World.
Ayun.
That's for Troy
Ako
and Miss
yun, ano?
RDA. Yes.
Yes, Miss Reg.
This is our world.
So much. How about you, Troy? Your version naman. Your version.
Version of Troy.
I think the connection went away. What version of what? Which one?
Of the
The
song.
final words of the
Just
song.
sing it again, RK
K-World.
Francis.
I will sing it.
One more time.
This is our world, K-World.
This is our world, K-World.
Yeah.
Ah,
Perfect. There you go. Maraming salamat po sa inyong time na, excuse me po, na makasama ang ating mga Kitizens at magbahagi ng inyong kwento. Marami kayong na-inspire na abutin ang kanilang mga pangarap at harapin ang bukas na may ngiti at paniniwala. Once again, maraming salamat Ms. Regine Velasquez-Alcasid and Mr. Troy Laureta. Maraming salamat sa inyong time. And we'll let you go, Miss Reg. It's 12:02 in the morning. It's time for you to sleep.
Oh my
Thank you so
goodness.
much.
Yes.
Matulog na
Maraming
tayo.
salamat. Sir Troy,
Thank you so
salamat.
much, you guys.
Thank you, Miss Reg.
Hello,
Salamat,
Mama. Bye.
Reg and Troy.
God bless po.
Thank you.
thank you, Sir Troy. Thank you for
Sir Troy.
Salamat.
for your time.
There you go. Hi, thank you so much, Lord, for the gift of music, for the gift of Regine Velasquez and Troy. Maraming salamat po. Again, huwag kalimutan mga kapamilya, Freedom, the Regine Velasquez-Alcasid Digital Concert on February 14, 2021, 8 p.m. Manila time. This will be streaming simultaneously on ktx.ph, I1 TFC, and TFC IPTV. For VIP tickets to the concert have been sold out. But meron pa silang tickets that are still available for 1,200 pesos or $24.99.